Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Ghostic, and in this video we're going to be doing Ren, the Tale of Jenny and Screech. I'm going to try and get this over and quickly done with. In the description below will be my Discord server that you guys can join and feel free to chat in. And number 2 is the Patreon. I've released a page on it. I'm not asking for any money. But if you guys do want to put your 2 pence piece into it or whatever, feel free. There's no rush. You will get end credits. There'll be a new end credit scene with all the names of people that's thingied. And also, if you get the requester or above, you can request songs for me to thing, and I will try and do that in a 3-day period. Depends on how much I've scheduled at the time being. All right, let's get into it. Such a beautiful guitar.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
I'd say, I wanted your guys' opinion on this, because I did try record this a couple times before. But for some reason my audio is a little bit messed up. It's like the other blah blah blah. Like as you just heard, I had to tone it down a little bit because it was red bar. And anyways, is this performed live? As in, like he's walking down an alleyway and is actually like singing in the street and playing the guitar in the street? And there's a reason why I say this, because in a few seconds on the top left corner of your screen, there's going to be a guy on the balcony, if I remember correctly.
As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it. Bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes.
I'm just going to pause it here. I do apologize for pausing at the wrong time. So, is this a real life story as well? Because it's very, very in detailed in that lot. If this was actually made by Ren, then that's actually crazy. But like, it's such a perfect scenery for a perfect song. And I know that sounds bad to say that someone's like the song's quite rough and quite depressing, but
what the hell you play? Strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
I was gonna say the so that's so 14-year-old off his mind and smoking weed and a lot, smoking marijuana, ganja. He attempted to rob Jenny. So fight or flight response. And some people have the freeze response where you stand still and you won't interact, you won't do anything, you'll just stare because you don't know how to respond. It's a normal human reaction to do that. The one thing that confuses me, or not confused, but like gets me thinking is what, like, obviously he's smoking weed, is doing all this other stuff, all this other illicit stuff, and he needs the money, blah, 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 to buy them and this, that, the other. But like, was there a particular reason? Like, if this was real, was there a particular reason behind it? Because for me personally, I wouldn't see a reason behind it. But the way that he says the lines that Screech says is very, very strong on the heart. And that's something that I've realized now. Like, when you listen to it, you can tell that something's wrong. You're not sure what. Obviously, you know the guy's off his, the kid's off his head. But in the same matter of response, there's not much you can really do. Sorry if I'm looking over here. That's where my OBS is. It's kind of like a comfort thing. Anyways.
Me, a poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite.
That is such a strong lyric. One sec.
Bitch, are you listening to me?
Jenny freezes statue like a lady-shaped stalactite.
Freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite.
Oh, okay. That word. It's 9:56 p.m. right now. I'm tired. I'm also looking after Marley now. So it's gonna take a little bit to process. And then it says, fear like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. Liquid nitrogen freezes things very quickly. I think it's like minus 200 or something like that, 200 degrees. I'm not entirely sure. But the way that he used it, fear like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. Like, you are now frozen in the dark night. There's nothing you can do in the dark night. Well, that's how I interpret anyways. But she stayed still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. I'm assuming either she came back from work or she was partying or clubbing. And then obviously Screech says all this stuff. And then it says, Screech reached with the sheath of the blade with the teeth. So it must have been a blade that had teeth on it. Obviously, it must have been like not a machete, because machetes are usually smooth blades. Like, I don't know my knives, so like I can't really tell you. And then he swung possessed with the devil in his chest. And the statue she was turned to butter in a breath. And then obviously it repeats and goes, she found somewhere to sleep, dead probably, or bleeding out. I guess that she escaped. I'm assuming that is a confirmation to say that she is dead. And then we continue. Let's go. That is such a good guitar. That is such a good guitar instrumental. Like, I wish I could play guitar. I'm just gonna pause the recording so I can make myself a little bit brighter. Just give a sec. All right, that's way better. All right, I am lagging. Not sure why I'm lagging. Please don't tell me. You gonna fix yourself? Alright, whatever. I'll just cut that out. Anyways, let's carry on.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
What the fuck just happened? What? So the story begins after he had just killed Jenny. He's trying to find an escape by going to Patrick's thing. He's not in. So then he tries his girlfriend. His girlfriend is busy, which is obviously understandable if it's like later on, maybe she's off to bed or whatever. Like, you can't just expect that she'd just say yes. It depends on what time it is, to be fair. And then it goes into the story like of him realizing that the sirens are behind him, and then decides randomly to toughen up. Like he's just knocked for like what, probably like, don't know however long it takes for your knuckles to get sore. But then he then calls his girlfriend as a scapegoat, maybe. Like, oh, this is gonna happen. This is my escape. This is my excuse. This is my reason for. This is my alibi or whatever. You know what I mean? And then it gets to a point where it comes to it where he faces up with Richard, which is a police officer, which I did the reaction to from Vincent's Tale. And Vincent, no, not Vincent, what am I about? And then Richard shoots the kid, which is understandable. A guy's running at him with a knife. It's crazy. I wouldn't expect that at all. Well, I mean, I kind of expect it, but not like this level of storytelling and like the build up and the dramatics, like the film that is making, pretty much. I'm just going to call it a movie at this point. The movie is making is so well made that it kind of gives more emotion to the vocals. It's like it's just overlapping each other consistently. It's crazy.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. Two bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
That's wild. Crazy vocals. Now is it Jenny's tale? Or Richard's tale? Viola's tale? What?
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets, Our Lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, Why you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth's back, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
What? So, first story is Jenny, I believe. She's coming home and she gets stabbed by Screech, and it goes to Screech's tail, where Screech, it goes in the background of Screech. And the fact that he's a little bit of a coward and that like doesn't stand up for his own actions, and his ego gets the better of him, he gets shot by the police. Whoopie do. Anyways, and then it goes to Violet, and then she was abused, beaten, and I'm not going to say the whole word, by her father, and her mother knew this. So she understood that if she never spoke about it, no one would ever know. And it became sort of therapeutic to her, I assume. And then she got it with a guy, a chav, I'm not going to lie, a chav, that was smoking, drinking, and he just became like her father. And the way he says those lyrics, man.
Her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth's back, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
I think I've just understood it. So, during the whole situation, Violet remained to stay silent and tries to disconnect herself from the situation by keeping her eyes closed. there's two different ways I look at this now. I just thought about it. So one of them is the guy pinched her eyes open, and then obviously says the stuff that he says, and ends up getting into a physical fight with her. And as he said, she misdirects the punch by thinking, but she gets hit in the throat, which means she could have broken something in her throat, which caused her airways to close, and she died like that. Or she was already dead to begin with. She was already dead when the guy entered the room and just didn't realize. Two valid options. But this part got me so bad.
05, a lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, "If I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive." The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins.
I'm going to pause it there. I was completely incorrect. She didn't die. She went to hospital and then she died at hospital. But obviously they found out that she was pregnant at 9 months due, or 9 months down the line. And she said to the doctors to try and save the baby because she understood that she was going to die. And it goes to this scene where it's in a alleyway of some sort. I'm not sure where it would be or anything like that, but it's such a perfect shot. The green hues hitting him, and then the orange hues lighting the street up. That's such a perfect view, or perfect coloring for the video. But like, it is, I'm just crazy, genuinely crazy. I can't seem to understand why people in their right mind would do that to another person, and I think they can just get away with it. Like, understandably, I'm not going to say everyone should die for the actions that they take upon other people. But if you're going to try to rob someone, and you end up harming them, you need to be either put on some psychiatric watch, or you just need to be lock the keys and thrown away, like never see daylight again. And now with the other part of the husband abusing the wife, doing all this stuff, the dad should be get locked in prison, thrown away. He'd probably most likely get K'd in prison, because prison doesn't allow people like that to thrive in prison. But the abuser, the boyfriend, needs to be seriously looked at mentally if you're going to do that to a person that you love, or so-called love. Such a beautiful video. Oh, so this is the entire tale. This is the entire tale. Wow, it's crazy. Hi guys, just want to say a massive thank you for the overwhelming response to these 3 videos. I thought I'd put them in all easy accessible place. Creating these made me realize what artist I want to be. The challenges and possibilities of how much you can convey in one short video was something that was challenging but equally exciting to me. I'm excited to get back to the drawing board and create some new stories and characters to support. And the last tale has been particularly fantastic, and it means a lot to me to have a platform to share these ideas on. Also, massive thanks to Sam Perry Valvi for being an absolute rude boy on the camera and doing amazing work like always. It's such perfect. Like, honestly, he deserves like 10 billion views at this point. 10 billion subscribers. He needs to be number one. Yeah, it's wild. Like, really makes you think. Like, really makes you think. Okay. Well, that'll do it for me now. Okay. So I will emphasize this again. Discord in the description below. Come join, come say hello. We're a very friendly community. We try and not cause too much hassle. You can also request videos in there until Patreon becomes the main thing. The requests on Discord are less likely to be chosen, but on Patreon, which will be in the description below, all you need to do is drop a $5 every month to me personally, so I can get a new webcam. I can get a new microphone. I can get a new setup. Well, not setup, but you know what I mean. I can get new stuff to make the videos seem a lot better. I might even get a green screen and have the video playing on the background because I'm going to be moving the room around anyways. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a blessed day. Peace.